You see,
The family didn't approve it. Brandy didn't vouch for this. She didn't stamp it. My mama didn't stamp it. Nobody in the crew stamped it. This is just me on my own. You know what I mean?
Girl, let me be real with you for a second. Ray J has pulled plenty of wild stunts over the years, enough to embarrass his big sister Brandy more times than anyone can count. But this might be the pettiest thing he's ever done. Because humiliating your only sibling by claiming that Beyonce can't stand her and wants nothing to do with her isn't just messy, it's a whole new level of disrespect. And honestly, at this point, it's getting harder and harder to believe he doesn't have some deep-rooted resentment toward his sister.
I'm sorry. Y'all wanted Beyonce to tell Knowles Carter to go knock on Brandy Norwood's dressing room door? Are y'all high?
Out of absolutely nowhere, Ray J decided to spark chaos. He started calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce, accusing them of deliberately ignoring Brandy every time they showed up at the boys' two-man tour. According to him, they've been backstage multiple times, yet never once bothered to greet his sister. Ray J claimed that Brandy is too classy to speak on it, but he isn't, and he's had enough. He went as far as saying it's time for Beyonce to finally set aside whatever old drama she supposedly has with Brandy, drama he insists has been simmering since the early Destiny's Child days.
I'm just saying, like, niggas need to pull up, like, when they come to the show, come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's it, like, because, like, we big fans, we got our family in there, our cousins, and we know y'all there, and we love y'all, and we look up to y'all. For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B, and take all the pictures and all that, I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest two stars in the world. So we know you there. Just, you know, y'all walk by Brandy room, just pull her, say what's up, B, have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one. This is crazy. But as a brother and a fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we want to take some pictures with y'all too, and we want to say hi, and we want to be inspired by the inspirational words that you guys are gonna.
Now you can see exactly why Brandy freezes her brother out from time to time, because the second she forgives him, he pops back up with chaos like this. Ever since the Boy Is Mine tour kicked off, celebrities have been showing up non-stop to celebrate Brandy and Monica. Patti LaBelle pulled up in New Jersey. Rihanna came through. Even our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama, showed love, and that alone is iconic. Naturally, Jay-Z and Beyonce made several appearances too. After all, Kelly Rowland is one of the tour's openers, and she and Beyonce are basically sisters. Beyonce has shown up to at least 5 stops to support Kelly, sometimes with Jay-Z, sometimes with Solange, and a couple of times with Blue Ivy and Rumi in tow. But here's where things get strange. Whenever Beyonce pops in, she takes pictures with everyone. And by everyone, I truly mean everyone, except Brandy. Brandy hasn't appeared in a single photo, not even accidentally. There was even a moment where the two almost crossed paths backstage as Brandy was heading to the stage, and it looked like Beyonce clocked her coming and disappeared like smoke. To make things even messier, Beyonce has been promoting Kelly a lot throughout the tour. At one point, she posted a picture standing in front of the tour poster, but somehow, Brandy's face was neatly cropped out. And if you've seen the poster, you know Brandy and Monica's faces are side by side. Cropping Brandy out? That feels a little too intentional, if you ask me. But while Brandy and Beyonce seemed content to keep things respectful and distant, Ray J wasn't having any of it. He jumped online immediately and blasted Beyonce without a single pause or second thought, igniting a fire that absolutely did not need to be lit.
And I know Brandy and Ryan are gonna hate this, but please pull up and say what's up to B. And if y'all there, this y'all 6th or 7th time being at the Brandy Monica tour, or the Monica Brandy tour. I ain't said what's up to B at all. I just don't think that that's okay. I love you guys. No, come on, Jay. Come on, B. Let's do the right thing, all right? I love you.
Ray J is honestly exhausting at this point, because what was the reason for him to speak on any of this? Nobody was even paying attention to Beyonce keeping her distance until he dragged it into the spotlight. He even admitted that Brandy didn't make it a big deal, didn't complain, and definitely didn't tell him to defend her. Her only focus was delivering a successful show. So really, Ray J is the only one talking because he feels like Beyonce and Jay-Z are shading his sister, whether that's true or not. And here's the thing, neither Beyonce nor Brandy is obligated to take photos or acknowledge each other. When Brandy and her daughter attended the Renaissance tour, Brandy didn't go hunting for Beyonce backstage either. The two have never been close, and the history between them is no secret. Back in the late 90s, Brandy and Jay-Z actually had a bit of a connection. He even visited her on the set of Moesha, and they were close enough that she eventually signed with Roc Nation in 2009 before they parted ways. So yes, the history exists, but none of it was dramatic enough to justify Ray J jumping online and lighting the match the way he did.
The reason why Beyonce ain't came to speak to Brandy, baby, is because Beyonce does not talk to anyone who used to sleep with Jay-Z, okay? Whether you guys know it or not, and I have to say allegedly, right? Jay-Z and Brandy used to talk back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like late 90s type stuff, right? Brandy always kept Jay-Z on the low back in the day because, quite honestly, he was too ugly to be out in public with. I'm just keeping it real. To claim him publicly, he was too ugly back.
And let's not forget, Kelly Rowland herself has hinted at tension from back in the early Destiny's Child days. She's mentioned before that Brandy wasn't always the warmest toward the group, and that there were moments where things felt a little shady. So when you take all of that history into account, the distance between Brandy and Beyonce doesn't come out of nowhere. It's old, layered, and honestly none of Ray J's business, but he just can't help inserting himself anyway.
The way it should.
Do you love the song?
I don't love the song, but I love Beyonce. I have to be honest.
But that's not all. There was also a moment when Brandy was asked about Beyonce's song Bow Down. And instead of keeping it vague or diplomatic, Brandy was very clear. She said the song wasn't for her, though she respected Beyonce as an artist. It wasn't shade, exactly, but it definitely added another layer to the long, complicated history between them. And again, none of this was new, yet Ray J acted like he'd uncovered some explosive secret.
Soul Train.
Soul Train. Tell me how I was. Like, I want to know, please. I just need to know.
You were so obnoxious.
You did? Ooh. Tell me, like, what was I saying to you, Kelly?
I don't know. You were just asking me and the girls a whole bunch of questions. Why y'all do this? Why y'all do that? Ooh, y'all something. It was a whole bunch of questions.
Oh my God.
And remember, we just gotten back from Jamaica. I was like the color of, but just really, really chocolate. And I remember you were like, ooh, girl, you are dark.
No, I was not.
I swear. I was like,
did I say dark or black?
And honestly, from the outside looking in, it has always seemed like Brandy has thrown subtle shots at Beyonce over the years. In fact, Brandy has taken little digs at quite a few celebs, often positioning herself as more refined or on a higher level than everyone else. So a lot of people feel like Brandy is simply reaping what she's sown, because you can't throw shade your whole life and still expect everyone to greet you with open arms. What made things even messier was that right after Ray J started running his mouth, people noticed comments from Brandy's account under Beyonce's posts, comments accusing Beyonce of stealing her style while ignoring her. Fans immediately started arguing, comparing careers, and pitting the two women against each other again. It got so bad that Brandy's team had to jump in and claim her account was hacked just to calm the storm. And now, even if Brandy and Beyonce did want to take a picture together, it's going to look staged, like Brandy was chasing Beyonce's validation and finally got it. That kind of optics doesn't look good on either of them. But even if everything Ray J said was true, even if Beyonce genuinely does dislike Brandy, people still aren't rocking with the way he handled it. He blasted private family business to the world for no reason. Child. Monica, come get Ray J's phone.
Kelly girl, you on some fake fuck shit. You wouldn't be opening for my show, bitch.
Now this is just speculation and it's alleged, but Kelly, you the reason why Brandy and Beyonce can't get in a video and photo together. You at the center of this fucking beef. Take accountability. But you over here opening up for her show. You need to make things right. You the reason these ladies can't come together.
Because for real, this whole Beyonce isn't taking pictures with Brandy drama is one of the pettiest things these fan bases have latched onto. And we all know exactly who poured gasoline on it, Ray J's chaotic behind. Letting Ray J rage bait the Bayhive is insane. Beyonce can take pictures with whoever she wants. Brandy probably didn't care at all. She just has a brother who does way too much for attention. And the fact that Brandy's Instagram just so happened to get hacked on the very same day Ray J went on his rant? Convenient. But what do you think? Was Ray J completely out of line for bringing this up publicly? Or was he honestly looking out for his sister? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.